Hello, folks. I'm back. Sure. We did a video on Sunday, basically proclaiming that I was back and all this other stuff. But I, I'm glad, guys. I'm happy to be back because honestly, the 2 weeks were pretty great. I ain't gonna lie. I needed that break, and I needed to take a few days to more. I needed to take a few weeks. I needed to take 2 weeks to mourn and really reevaluate how I'm doing things. But you know what? Let's talk about something. Let's talk about something a little bit more positive. You know what I mean? So, I've heard about Sonic the Hedgehog, the missing files. Hold up. Let me go pull that up for you guys. Give me a sec. But it's really amazing. Mostly because okay, hold up. Hold, I'm trying to find it. Hold on. But while I'm missing links. I said missing files. It's actually missing links. I am stupid. I am stupid. Okay. Now, let me just click a little bit of this. A bing bing. So, alright. This is like just another webcomic that kind of brings up the scrap plans of Kim Penders and Carl Bowlers. It's just trying to what they're trying to do is restore everything to where it was. Well, actually, this is a different thing, but this is like this is actually a different thing altogether. Uh, kind of mix them up, but this is like a fan restoration thing that they're doing. They're trying to basically do the lost issues of the of the of the Sonic of the Archie Sonic stuff. Uh, I think I think I think post reboot, which I think is cool because now the post reboot guys can actually have something to look at. To me, this is way bigger of a big. This is way, but this is way cooler. This is like a bigger thing that's actually happening. People kind of don't like the Archie comic. I mean, not the Archie comics, the IDW comics. The IDW comics to me, when I really look at them now, they're okay, but they're not. They don't really have any substance to them. It's like I know everybody goes like, but Bugsy, Archie Sonic was too serious. Yeah, yeah, it was serious. Maybe a little too serious for some of y'all that just ain't used to it. But with that, there were stakes. There were reasons to care about Sonic. There were reasons to actually enjoy Sonic a little bit more. I hated it when Nyla would talk about freaking Archie Sonic because, like, honestly, if you don't know what's going on, why the fuck are you reading? It's like he was doing the opposite because he didn't want to be invested. He just read it just so he could be funny. So I was like, okay, what's the point of that? You're just laughing at shit you barely understand. Like, I'm not gonna stop anybody from doing that, but it's like he's saying I'm doing it for jokes. I'm like, okay, but there's no humor in it. There's no real humor in it. You're just laughing because you don't understand anything. You know? That's the thing. That's how I feel about it. Like, with me, I actually have to write my own jokes. Okay? I have to actually write and rehearse my own jokes and get my timing down. That's something you gotta do. But but it was bigger. It was symptomatic of a bigger issue because people just started going, this Archie Sonic stuff is just so fucking funny and blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, but if you actually read it, and don't do what Nyla did, you actually would get some sort of a reason to care about these characters. Straight up. And I ain't gonna fight with you IDW dudes. If you like your little IDW Sonic comic, I'm not gonna say you're wrong. You like it, you like it. Me, I don't like it. Only one little thing that they did in one of the recenter issues I read, where Robotic did something truly evil, that felt like I was looking at Sadie and Robotic for just a minute. When Eggman actually put down the metal virus on the town that took him in, which I thought, shit, that felt like Archie Eggman right there, doing something completely fucking evil for the people who took him in. So it felt right. That one felt right, and I just kept reading it. I was like, Other than that moment, it wasn't really that great. Now, Archie, there was history. There was history. There was a reason to care about these characters. Some of us who stuck around for this comic, we cared about these characters. We loved them. We actually cared what they were going through. Sonic, Tails, Sally, the rest of the Freedom Fighters, even Amy at some points. We cared about them. That's why people are making stuff like Sonic Retold and Archie Sonic Online. And now we're doing this whole Archie, and now people are doing this whole Archie restoration project because we don't want Archie Sonic to go quietly into that cold, in that cold long night. We want to keep it going because it deserves it. We never even got a final issue. They just kind of ended it. They pulled the plug right then and there. And we got this other thing called Sonic Planet. I think you guys should totally get in on that because they need artists. But yeah, I'm more receptive to the Sonic fan comics if they got really good art and really good writing. I'm down because really shows that they really do care and they really know how to represent Sonic fairly. I mean, Sonic and IDW right now is just like, and maybe that might change. I don't know. Maybe that might change, but right now it's like he's just a Sonic from the games where there's little to no stakes because you always know that Sonic's gonna come out on top. He's gonna pull through. He's gonna win no matter what. The thing about Archie Sonic though, there was a lot of, even though we know he would win, there'd be a lot of hurdles along the way, or sometimes he wouldn't even win. When I really look at the latest issue of Sonic the Hedgehog Online, or Archie Sonic Online, Sonic got Sally back But Sonic is gonna be dealing with a lot of emotional shit because Antoine and the making of this video is still in that coma. Sonic did turn into a werehog. And he did have to fight Sally and then de-roboticize her. There's a lot of things going on in Sonic's head. Because that Sonic is allowed to cry. That Sonic is allowed to show his weakness. That Sonic is allowed to be more human. Well, we still got, Game Sonic going, yeah, gotta go. I'm not gonna say gotta go fast. But, he's cocky because he knows he's always gonna win. And let's not use Sonic Forces as like, oh, well, he lost that one time. Yeah, he lost that one time, but they didn't treat it like an actual loss. We didn't see Sonic go through this whole thing about him doubting himself or anything or something like that. When Sonic, when shit happens to Archie Sonic, we see the sadness. We see the fact that he was trying so hard to be the hero. If he ever came up short, he'd be visibly sad, but he'd still be going. With Game Sonic and Forces, he was like, they say he was tortured for 6 months. We don't even get to see that. We get to see Sonic go, yeah, I'm good. But then again, there could be an argument to make that he did get a little bit more aggressive on Zavik to kind of get out his frustrations. But still, I still believe that Archie Sonic just had more going for him. He was able to cry. He was able to show his emotions. He was able to really just be a little bit more human than the cocky dude we know from the video. The cocky dude, the power of teamwork will always save the day kind of Sonic. I love Archie Sonic so much. I wish we could have like a game. We could have like a game where maybe Sonic acts a little more like Archie Sonic. And yes, a lot of people say, well, Bugsy, he also got with a lot of chicks. I'm like, okay, Sonic is a teenager in the book. Again, not a lot of you know this, but some people go through a bunch. Some people date some people date a lot of people. It happens. And with Sonic, it happens a lot more frequently because Sally and him are usually off and on anyway. in Tails' moment with Sonic, even though I give that moment a lot of flack, you actually get to feel for Tails. When Sonic and Tails are fighting, and Tails like actually comes out and says it like it's because of Fiona, that's why we're fighting, and you really get to feel the sadness, and when you read it, you really feel the sadness of Tails and how he really feels, and how Sonic just kinda just didn't get it or didn't understand and stuff like that. But let me give you that moment. Hold on, everybody. Again, like I just want to show you guys this because there was a reason we all cared about this version of Sonic. Because in the games, you couldn't have a moment like this.
Back up, Tails! I got to stop your folks before they do something stupid!
The only thing that was closer to this is when like Sonic was really going alongside with Eggman during Lost World, but that was pretty much the farthest it went.
No! your dad got locked up. I really am, but...
I'm sure your heart bleeds. You're not talking your way out of this one.
You're making it real hard for me to hold back, bud. I can understand wanting to help your family, but I'm not cool with you attacking me.
Tough. You've had this coming for a long time.
Me? What did I ever do to you?
That's my point exactly. You have no clue because you don't care. I'm sick and tired of it.
Of what?
What's the point of explaining it to you? You never listen.
See, this is like all it tells. This is like all it tells is frustration. Everything culminating in this moment.
I thought you were the one not listening anymore.
Stop trying to be witty. All I have to do is keep you pinned down here so my parents can finish what they started.
If you won't pull any punches, then neither will I. I'm taking this outside.
Get back here. See? This is how it always is. Sonic's the big hero, runs away and leaves me in the dust.
Okay, so I left you behind on a lot of missions. You were too young for most of them. I didn't want you to get hurt.
That's what I used to believe. But then I factored in all the times you teased me and made fun of me and never believed me when I talked about my own adventures.
Dude, I tease everybody. It's what I do. I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. Except maybe Shadow. Or Eggman. But even still, you don't see...
And Sonic cracks jokes a little bit during this, but it doesn't feel like Pontiac and Grabs writing when they're just like, yeah, we gotta have Sonic say something funny just because.
Which one attacking me?
You would have let my dad rot in prison.
He tried to oust the king. You can't just give Elias the boot.
He's trying to save the city, and you won't give him a chance.
He wasn't even in jail for a day. You didn't give me a chance to do anything.
The great Sonic the Hedgehog wasn't quick enough?
Dude, you're taking everything I've done to help you and you're skewing it.
So you hooked up with Fiona to help me?
Wait, is she what this is all about?
Don't say it like that.
And another thing, we may think of Tails as like this smart person, this genius, but when it comes down to it, he's still a kid. And Sonic kissing Fiona and him seeing it, that was a big blow to him. A big fucking blow. You know? That's why in the comics leading up to this moment, he usually kind of stayed away from Sonic. Mostly because he just didn't really talk about Sonic. He didn't really talk to Sonic about this. And that's why everything, having his parents getting thrown in jail, having his dad thrown in jail, and basically having his dad thrown in jail and having no one at his side at that point, that's what brought this up. But he was holding back a lot of anger towards Sonic. Again, you can't get this in the games. And I know you guys are probably like, well, who cares, Bugsy? Well, you clicked on this video, so obviously you wanted to hear what I had to say, or you just wanted to troll me. Either way, I'm doing what I'm doing. And anybody who says autistic in the comments, I'm just not even going to listen to you, so just, type what you want to type, but, if you type autistic, I'm not going to really fucking listen to you at all, so, have fun with that. I don't know, I'm just covering my bases, people. I know you guys are going to be like, autistic.
You knew I loved her, and you went out with her. I don't care if Fiona I knew was a robot. I don't care if she ended up choosing skirts over me. You knew I loved her, and you went out with her anyway. I thought you were my friend. I thought you were my brother. But everything I care about, you take away from me.
This moment always got to me. Because, yeah, Tails and Sonic see each other as brothers, but anybody who actually has a little brother, or who has been a little brother, can kind of understand this. Only child, people that are only childs, people that have been who were in an only child family, yeah, guys don't get this, but I do, and it gets to me because, yeah, Sonic and Tails would butt heads a few times, you know. It's all, oh yeah, Tails, you're my little buddy, my little friend, my brother. Ah, being a brother is dealing with this too.
Okay, Tails. If that's what you think, go to town on me.
And Sonic literally doesn't know what to really say or do to make it up, and he just goes, Tails, you can go ahead and beat me. Because, because he probably feels like he deserves it, and it'll be a great way for Tails to let out his anger.
Trying to trick me.
Nope, I'm totally honest here. I know Fiona meant the world to you, and I also knew that she had no interest in you. I was hoping if we hooked up, you'd move on. I didn't want you hurt, but it was selfish of me, I guess. I was still hurting from breaking things off with Sally. Fiona was there.
See, and look at this emotion from Sonic. Okay? We barely get to see this in the games. We barely get to see this. The only time we were ever close to this was Sonic Unleashed. When Sonic was a werehog and we really got to see Sonic's inner emotions. But Sonic literally is apologizing to Tails and really lamenting that, yeah, because, I was going through shit with Sally and Fiona was there.
I went with it.
It kind of makes Sonic a little bit more relatable.
I just do. I've been a jerk to you, man. I didn't mean it, but it doesn't change the fact that I was. I am truly sorry I hurt you, little bro.
Damn it! So gets to me.
I'm not the lion.
I know I made jokes about the scene, but every time I show this scene, it gets to me. It does. Because that's the Sonic I want to see in the games. That's the Sonic I want to see in the IDW comics. A Sonic that is cool, that is fast, but he does have his own problems to deal with, while still being a hero. It made Sonic more three-dimensional as a character. And I like Scourge for that exact reason. Because I feel like there's more to Scourge than we know. Like right here in this moment, there's more to Sonic than just cool chili dog making jokes, making the quips. There's more to Sonic than meets the eye, and I wish the games could just touch on that more. That's what I wanted. And I know some of you are like, well, still, Bugsy, it's too serious for a Sonic game. So, I think it can happen. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that my way is better than yours. My way of thinking is better than yours. But it's something I wish that could happen. And I just wish something like this could happen. And if I'm stumbling on my words and stuff, this is totally unscripted.
Besides, I don't want you hurting me anymore. You're kind of pretty good at the whole butt kicking thing.
Thanks. Knuckles taught me a thing or two before he left.
Oh, thanks. But next time you need to say something to me, stop insting it up like Shadow.
No fair. Let me go.
All right then. Are we cool?
I think so.
See, I like this depiction of Sonic and Tails because they act more like brothers in this. You could. Okay. You could say that Sonic the comic, they kind of act like brothers, but Sonic in the beginning just kind of calls Tails Pixel Brain and makes fun of him. It's just dumb. but like, but I do like this dynamic of their, of them being brothers, because it feels more real.
I want to talk about this, but
We got to stop your dad or the king from getting hurt.
we at least have to see what's happening.
See, now this is the kind of moment I want to see in a Sonic. Sonic and Tails go through something, and then they just deal with it and talk it out. Probably with a little bit of fighting, but then they just talk it out after that. That's what I want. And with the Sonic movie, I was really hoping that we would get a little bit more of a serious Sonic. I ain't talking about Sonic Armageddon levels. Just something that feels right for these characters to go through. But that's how I feel about it. And that's why I'll always praise any Archie Sonic fan project. Because they're trying to bring back Sonic to where he was before Archie and Sega shut it all down. And the best part of these is that there's no mandates, kids. There's no fucking mandates to tell us what we can or cannot do. And I'm saying we because I'm still working on Sonic Freedom Fighters. Off and on. While I work on my other things. And that's the best part. We don't got no mandates. We don't got, because Sega's cool with it. Sega's cool with it. If we ain't making a profit or anything, Sega is cool with it. But we're not done just yet, folks. I want to basically show you guys. I want to basically show you guys, because I don't think I did this. Maybe I did this in a video and I'm forgetting. But I have something I really need to show you guys. If I show this, guys, it's probably just me forgetting. But here you go. Here you go.
Hi, I'm Sally, leader of the Novel Freedom Fighters and princess of the Great Kingdom Echo.
Okay, I seriously like Sally's face right here.
Sonic.
This is meme worthy.
What? Hey, Sonic the Hedgehog here. But you knew that.
This is so close to Jaleel White and Kate Sushi. It's like they weren't able to get the actual. They weren't able to get Katsuchi or Jaleel White to reprise their roles, but god damn, these people are really, 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 really close, and I love it.
All right, guys, listen up. We got some major news. Robotnik is gone, but this war ain't over.
That's right. We have a new situation on our hands, and we need your help.
Hey, don't sweat it, Sal. We got this. No slow-mo wizard's gonna stop us.
You're right, Sonic. For one.
Well, it is good.
Sonic, the project.
All right, guys, here's the drill. Namus is back, and that's no good. We need every freedom fighter we've got to get this mission started.
Let's do it to it.
But I'm showing this as an example. If you want to look at their Patreon, go right ahead. But I'm telling you this. It's because, we wouldn't even have Archie Sonic if we didn't have Sunny M. And to get a season 3, even if it's just a fan-made version of it, it's good enough. Because, a lot of us went to Sega and asked them, but they don't want to do it. So, I just felt like as fans, I mean, fans that know how to write Sonic and stuff, I feel like qualified to do this, and I'm glad because they got composers, they got composers of the actual show. It's all this. See, these Sonic projects, all of them are just a labor of love because we all just want one thing. We want a show. We want a show that never really got a chance to really finish the finish. We want a comic that never really got to finish a chance to finish. Or we just want to tell new stories in that universe. That's what these projects are all about. To give closure and to tell new stories. And that's why I'll always support them. Because of that. But I'll see you guys later. I'm Bugsy, signing off. First video back, and yeah, I feel a little rusty, but when I get back into the swing of things, everything's gonna kind of clear up. So sorry if I was like stuttering and trying to figure out what else I was gonna say. Sorry about that. But I'll see you guys later. Peace, everybody. Bugsy No Name out.